Hello. So I have probably got about 2 more days of writing my rough draft, and then I will be done with the book, at least the first draft. So hopefully that's all I've got left, and then I can start on the next draft. One of the things that I've been reading about is that you really should start on your next book before you finish your first book, to be able to have it ready if you do self-publish or you get published. You do want to have a second book ready, or at least in the works, so that by the time all of that happens, by the time you get published, all of that, hopefully you're kind of in the ending stages of the next book and being prepared for that. So I'm going to try to have that going on. I want to try, once I finish, to at least give myself a day's break from every aspect of the writing, to give myself some time, and then be able to go on and hit the next book, and probably work every other day. Work one day. I'll be working on the book that I'm done with, and just I kind of want to work on seeing and reading it over and going, do I need to add something here? Do I need to subtract something there? Just trying to see, are there conversations that I missed that maybe would be more interesting toward the end of the book? All of those types of things. Is there a way that I'm going to deepen this character or change some of the things that this character has to say? So all of that kind of stuff is in the works. And so once I actually get everything down, that's where I'm going next, is to work on that part of it and see if I can strengthen my characters, see if I can strengthen relationships, all that kind of stuff. That the first draft through really just wasn't coming, because I was so excited about the next thing and the next thing that was going to happen. I guess that's kind of the problem with having spoilers, is especially when it's your book, you've got these spoilers where you're just like, I want to know I want to write the next thing that's going to happen. And so I think I got a little excited, but that's what a second draft is for. And hopefully kind of do an every other day thing, work on that book and then work on the next book and get that done. So hopefully by the time all is said and done, I'll have gotten all of my stuff down and have it all written. And I will say my inspiration, my muse, has been really helping me along. I've been reading his tweets, and I actually got a Twitter account because of him. I was not going to get a Twitter account. I didn't really care for Twitter, but he seems to be on Twitter quite a bit. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get a Twitter account. That way I can read things easier. So I've gotten myself a Twitter account for that purpose. I'm sure I will use it for more purposes than that, but just started that for myself. So hopefully I'll be able to read a little bit more and get more information, and finding out different things that he's doing is just, it's such an inspiration, and it's such a motivation that, he's doing certain things, and it's just like, I can't even imagine trying to do those types of things. So he's working the con circuit, and I'm trying to convince my husband we need to go to the con so that I can meet him. That desperate, please, honey, please, can we go? And he's going to be in Indianapolis, and my brother lives in Indiana, and he's going to be getting married in a couple of months. So I'm trying to tag it on as, well, we could go see my brother, and they're not going to have a lot of time to spend with us the weekend of the wedding, which is absolutely true. They're going to have no time to spend with us. So I'm like, if we can maybe see them and tag on a trip to the con, maybe I can meet him, that type of thing. I think my husband's trying to delay that meeting, and he can try. I kind of said, someday I'm going to meet him, honey. Someday I'm going to meet him. Because I want to tell him how inspirational he's been. And a 2-minute meeting for an autograph is not going to be the route to go. And so, you know, I won't say that I'm not attracted to him. He's a very good-looking man, but I love my husband. It's not anything like that. But just seeing things that he's done and just being able to, you know, talk those things. And I'd love to talk history with him. I love history. My father was a huge history buff. I love history. And I would think that he would be an extremely interesting person to talk to, considering he has a degree in that he would know exactly. You know, I love getting into historical conversations and that type of thing. So that having been said, hopefully next time I talk to you, the first draft will be done and I will be on my second draft, which is extremely exciting. And hopefully at some point we'll be going over what I'm going to do for publishing. I have no clue. And I already have somebody that's interested in reading the book for me, which is awesome. And just, I don't know, it's an extremely exciting time right now. So hopefully I'll be able to make some more of these videos and be able to kind of give you what my thoughts and my feelings are going forward. And hopefully if you're going through the same type of thing or thinking you may be going through the same type of thing, it'll be one of those things where you can, you know, look at it and say, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm there right now. And, you know, so I'm hoping that this will be helpful for other people that are going through that same idea and that same thought. So that's just my cat. So until next time, keep writing and keep looking for inspiration.